Welcome and thank you for joining this exciting webinar organized by IBA Dosimetry in collaboration with the European Society for Radiotherapy and Oncology, the ESTRO. Today we are presenting live from IBA Dosimetry headquarters near Nuremberg in southern Germany. We are going to take you on a journey of quality assurance innovation. And we will show you how we approach and shape the future of quality assurance and dosimetry in order to increase the safety in radiation therapy. We are also convinced that together we can dramatically improve QA efficiency for the benefit of the global medical physics community. My name is Jean-Marc Botti and I am the president of IBA Dosimetry.
Similar to the aircraft industry, radiation therapy can benefit from a well-done and well-integrated quality assurance program. Hello, my name is Brian Holtz. I'm one of the North American sales managers for IBA Dosimetry, and thank you for joining us today. If you read Sir Liam Donaldson's foreword on radiotherapy risk profile in the 2008 World Health Organization report, there is an important statement made. Radiotherapy saves lives, prolongs lives, and improves the quality of life. It is widely known to be one of the safest areas of modern medicine. Yet, this essential treatment can bring harm and even death. Today, all medical devices, including those for radiation therapy, are developed and manufactured in accordance with procedures that vendors implemented to the best of their knowledge. I think we can all agree that a traffic light is a very helpful tool, but is it sufficient enough to be the only check you will rely on to make your decision to cross the road? In many cases, an independent check would provide essential insights that can help you as a pedestrian or as a medical physicist to make better and safer decisions. In radiation therapy, one can observe a trend towards treatment systems that are equipped with built-in self-check quality assurance functionalities. Although we all recognize that quality assurance should be as easy and as efficient as possible, we still share concerns regarding this trend with our customers. For example, a simple traffic light QA tool might help as a rough indicator that the treatment machine sees itself in a proper state. But we all know that a simple traffic light will never provide the medical physicists with all the information needed for safety-relevant decisions. IBA Dosimetry, together with the most important vendors of QA equipment for radiation therapy worldwide, launched an independent quality assurance initiative. As part of this initiative, we are entering into a dialogue with organizations like AAPM, ASTRO, and ESTRO to further support the need for independent QA and to set up requirements for the provision of treatment device data for the purpose of independent QA. Together, we have defined the following 5 elements that we agreed are essential to ensure independent quality assurance. Number 1, QA has to be developed, maintained, and can be sourced independently and without bias of radiation oncology system manufacturers. Number 2, the importance of open and freely accessible data sources. Number 3, allowing the comparison of results for different radiation oncology systems and different manufacturers. Number 4, the ability to connect radiation oncology systems via documented interfaces and common formats like DICOM. And number 5, QA should rely on physical characteristics like beam, light, couch position, etc. To conclude, IBA Dosimetry is not only a founding member of this initiative, we also strongly believe in the need for independent QA to provide medical physicists with all data and tools you really need to make safe and independent decisions. Today, we're not going to spend time explaining all of the independent QA tools that IBA Dosimetry can offer you. Instead, we invite you to interactively discover all solutions by visiting our virtual clinic. You can find a link on our website to enter the virtual clinic. Let's just have a quick tour through the virtual clinic to give you a first impression. And now I'd like to hand it over to Andreas Lemmerzahl, Executive Director for Research and Development at IBA Dosimetry. Thank you.
Hello, I welcome you from the control room of the IBA Dosimetry ICC, our International Competence Center in Schwarzenburg, Germany. This is a place where we train our customers and service engineers and develop and test our products in a full-size clinical setup, including a LINAC. My name is Andreas Lemmerzahl. In my role as Executive Director R&D, I'm responsible for innovation, product management, and development. In the past years, we have been introducing important innovations and new products for independent QA to ease the life of the medical physicists and ensure the safety of their patients. Today, I'd like to share with you how we at IBA Dosimetry see the future of independent quality assurance and what are the main drivers for our new products development. Of course, I will not miss the opportunity to shed some light on exciting products and innovations our research and development teams currently working on. Let's start the journey. I'm glad having you with us today.
With almost 50 years of partnering with healthcare professionals and medical physicists around the world, we understand your pains. Firstly, there's the QA process itself. Again and again we hear that quality assurance in general is taking far too much resources, is too cumbersome and complex. Medical physicists lack efficiency and workflow speed. In the end, many physicists have the feeling of spending too much time on repetitive tasks or tasks that are seen as less relevant. Secondly, QA tasks change in complexity and require different equipment. It is always a challenge to manage skill sets and resources to have the QA tasks done in the required quality and time. This allows for errors and contributes to even more complexity and poor time allocation. Lastly, a pain is finding the right and meaningful level of accuracy with best precision. QA solutions shall give more confidence if the QA is done right, rather than just offering more precision and new means of QA. We believe that medical physicists like to deliver a great QA job, and we believe that this can be done with less work, but working smart with intelligent solutions. What we all, users and manufacturers of radiation oncology devices, as well as producers of independent QA solutions have in common is the one goal: to save and enhance the life of patients and to avoid negative side effects of radiation therapy, which can cause harm or even death of patients. To understand the pains of our users, it's worth having a look at some statistics. There was an interesting report provided by the World Health Organization, the Radiotherapy Risk Profile. The report dates back to 2008, but we are sure it still perfectly reflects the reality today. What do you believe are the main causes for incidents and near misses in radiotherapy? Most of the errors are introduced during commissioning, beam modeling and planning, which is consistent with our observations and the feedback we receive. These are the activities where a lot of experience is needed and different sequences need to be followed with high precision. But there's also a significant portion of 10% of treatment-related incidents originating from issues in treatment delivery. What are the sources of near misses? If you are going to have a look to the near misses, the picture changes. Many near misses occur during treatment steps that usually go along with interoperability and interfacing of different modalities and systems. Treatment transfer information, for instance, involves different systems and heavily relies on the data, the quality of the data, and the performance of both planning and delivery systems. That's very important to consider, especially when it comes to QA for adaptive radiation therapy, where many of the mentioned steps are executed online, in time during a treatment, and preferably automated in background. We all have the feeling that there is room for improvements in the way QA for radiation therapy is conducted. We also know for sure that by just adding new devices and by increasing accuracy, we will not solve all the physicists' pains. To find the right answer and to come up with real innovations, we need to visualize our picture about current and future trends in QA for radiation therapy. A clear picture gives us the direction how to further make use of the strengths of our products, but also how to take the challenge of future developments and needs in the market. Let me share our opinion about the main trend we observe and the paradigms we follow to innovate QA at IBA Dosimetry. Separated machine QA and patient QA are still accepted as state of the art. But why is there such a strict differentiation between machine QA and patient QA? Does this separation make always sense? Is it really necessary to simply follow an exhaustive list of daily, weekly, and monthly QA machine tasks to ensure a safe treatment, disregarding the kind of treatments you are going to deliver? Doesn't a patient QA result sometimes give you more valuable insights about the behavior of your machine than frequently executed standardized machine QA tasks? The smart combination of results and insights from both patient QA and machine QA will unlock the potential of a real risk-based QA in radiation therapy. For an all-embracing solution, one needs to have both strengths converged. Any converged QA solution, finally, will be based on 4 pillars. Firstly and secondly, we rely on combining traditional and proven QA techniques like physical measurements and integration of tools. The need for smart automation, a third pillar, is obvious. Automation helps to avoid incidents and near misses, especially in the areas of commissioning and treatment transfer that have been identified as critical, as seen before. But there are a couple of issues that might not have been identified as such in the 2008 study. The QA tools at that time were limiting the insights. There was no way to really answer the question if a treatment could have been planned more robustly and delivered even more precise. To answer that question today, especially in the emerging field of adaptive therapy, we identified prediction as the fourth pillar to be considered. Let's put it together. The convergence of machine and patient QA paired with the implementation of measurements, integration features, smart automation, and prediction of results is defining the direction for our innovation strategy. We expect measurements still to be important for the future of QA. We are convinced that a growing acceptance of predictive QA and a reliable automation will enable users to measure only where it really matters, leading to less measurements in the future. For the next minute, I'm inviting you to reflect how IBA Dosimetry is following these trends within its recent products and innovations. Starting with MyQA, the integrated measurement-based quality assurance platform, our product portfolio is more and more focusing on automation and prediction. Measuring physical properties will remain as an important method to assure the delivery quality of the treatment devices. The number of physical measurements will decrease in the future, but using less measurements requires an even higher precision and accuracy for the few measurements that are left over. MyQA Daily is the latest measurement device we've developed and successfully released to the market. It is based on a newly developed versatile platform. The high precision of 125 ion chambers and the great usability are making measurements fast and accurate. The web-based front-end application is extremely user-friendly, provides additional features like peer review of results, and is offered in multiple languages. With that device, our customers can rely on the proven accuracy and durability of IBA Dosimetry devices. With integration, we do not just refer to the exchange of data between different QA devices. It also means reusing common functionalities. Integration allows a seamless user experience across devices, modalities, and systems, and provides the base for automation. IBA Dosimetry came up with the first solution integrating patient QA and machine QA in a single platform in 2015. Of course, the new MyQA Daily is connected to the MyQA ecosystem as well. Users benefit from easy-to-use web-based measurements and the central storage and management of test protocols and results in parallel. Another example of integration is how MyQA is actively communicating with the proton therapy machine while using the superior Sphinx Phantom for daily QA. The time for QA in PT has been drastically reduced, increasing the precision at the same time. As a result, it allows to treat one more patient each day. Automation of repetitive tasks, limiting user interaction to the absolute necessary minimum, helps the medical physicist to focus on what really matters and provides peace of mind. The perfect example for smart automation is the SmartScan solution that enables automated and guided beam commissioning and annual QA. Water tank measurements aren't done frequently. Often, scans need to be repeated due to deficiencies that are detected lately, most likely in the next days when the data is processed. To help you executing measurements and commissioning as easy as a daily task, SmartScan guides you through the generation of efficient scanning queues, automates repetitive tasks, and constantly does background checks on quality and plausibility of scans. SmartScan will ask the user for interaction only in the case a scan shows insufficient quality. With SmartScan, we minimize the risk to waste scanning time or to have poor data quality for machine or TPS commissioning. The new MyQA Daily is another great example for QA automation. The morning linear QA can be completed with a single mouse click, even for multiple energies. You don't need to enter the treatment room during the QA procedure. Automated measurement and beam analysis are completed in just a minute. Computation power, reliable simulation, and the use of artificial intelligence together provide the foundation for predictive quality assurance. In predictive QA, there is no need for measurements for the execution of the QA task itself. Nevertheless, the precision of predictive QA even more relies on accurate measurements, for example, to commission a dose engine. IBA Dosimetry relies on Monte Carlo simulation as the most accurate, versatile, and reliable dose engine. Monte Carlo-based patient QA via independent dose computation ensures that many aspects of treatment planning and dose calculation are correct. IBA Dosimetry offers in its product portfolio 2 clinically used products featuring a Monte Carlo dose engine. With the Zymoca dose engine for conventional RT, covering the majority of the treatment devices on the market, and the dedicated Monte Carlo dose engine for proton therapy in MyQA Ion, we bring the power of prediction to our customers. The Monte Carlo algorithm in IBA Dosimetry's radiation therapy quality assurance applications has proven benchmark accuracy, down to validation of the beam commissioning data. This translates into high specificity and sensitivity for detecting the real issues and errors in order to guarantee patient safety. We've shown how these 4 pillars support us in delivering solutions that help saving your valuable time and providing more confidence and peace of mind.
This concludes our journey through the current and future innovation of IBA Dosimetry in quality assurance. Let me take the opportunity to do a quick recap. First of all, at IBA Dosimetry, we are convinced of the absolute need for independent QA providers to the medical physicist community for the benefit and safety of the patient. Secondly, we are convinced that for an all-embracing QA solution, we need to have both strings, machine QA and patient QA, converge into one integrated approach. In the near future, both segments will be more and more integrated, allowing IBA dosimetry equipment and software users to be more efficient as well as more precise. Last but not least, we are convinced that with our 4 QA pillars, measure, integrate, automate, and predict, IBA Dosimetry will provide you innovative solutions that will determine the state of the art in QA for the years to come. We are on your side to shape the future of quality assurance in radiation therapy. Together, we can maximize QA efficiency and patient safety. Thank you very much for joining us today. We hope to see you soon in person. And in the meantime, you can go on our website and visit our virtual clinic. Now, please stay connected for the Q&A session that will start in a moment.